Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kara with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and I will be doing the monthly general tarot card reading for March 2019 for the sign of Pisces. But before I get started on your tarot card and a little bit of an intuitive reading here in a second, I do have a few announcements for my channel. So the first announcement is I have a goal for my channel. I want to reach more people with the messages that I'm bringing from tarot. I'm currently at 50 subscribers, so I'm holding a contest for a free private and personal reading from yours truly. And my goal is reaching 100 subscribers. So if you're interested in being a part of the contest, 1, if you subscribe, that counts as 1 entry. And 2, leaving a positive and productive comment on any of my videos will also gain you 1 entry. So you're able to comment as much as you would like. And right now I currently have some entries with some names of people already subscribed or some comments I've received in the boot ahead. Once I notice that I have 100 subscribers, I will make a special video drawing and announcing the final winner, and then I will also private message the winner as well. And just so you know, not only am I doing this to obtain subscribers, but it's also another way for me to get to know my viewers personally. The person that does win, it's not going to be a time-limited reading because I do want to give back and say thank you for those of you who are supporting me on creating and continuing this channel and its growth. So I'm really excited about that. And the second thing that I have to bring up is going forward with all of my zodiac, my monthly general zodiac readings for all the signs. I will now be producing the videos online in the order that had the most views in the previous month. So for example, this past weekend, I looked at the February views for all of the signs, and what I did is I created a list in the order of top views. So the top view for February 2019 was Taurus with 220, and then Aquarius with 135. So I've already done their videos and uploaded those. And Pisces, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for showing me your love and support and watching my videos on my channel. You came in 3rd place with the most views for February with 129. So that's why I'm doing yours now. Thank you so much. And this is the order I will be doing them. And this is what I'm going to start doing for every month because I do want to reward those signs who are showing me the most love and support. I just think that's fair, and it also helps me organize my videos monthly. So yeah, so again, Pisces, I appreciate so much for the views. All right, so before I get into your March 2019 general tarot card reading for the sign of Pisces, and this could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, I just want to give you some messages that I got from Spirit when I was meditating on your sign. So first I want to say happy birthday. We are moving into Pisces season, so wishing you a happy birthday. Some things to know: we're going to have Mercury retrograde this month. I know, what a horrible timing, it being your birthday. Like, how dare they, right, Pisces? So Mercury retrograde will be through March 5th through the 28th, so be on the watch for those energies that come from Mercury. So this month, you know, when I was reading for your sign, I really felt super positive, super, like, stoked, like, pumped. I just, like, get this, like, totally, like, I know it's going to sound funny, but, like, tubular attitude. Like, you just seem so, like, too legit to quit, okay? You're too cool right now. Like, Pisces, things are really, like, vibing. You're just clicking everything. So I'm really super happy for you. I feel like you're really getting a lot of things done this month. Like, you're being productive, you're being proactive, like, your nose to the grindstone. You're getting stuff done because I feel like you're like, work hard, play harder. Like, I feel like that's your motto. And I feel, though, even though you're doing it and you're having a good time, you're being more disciplined about it than your usual, your usual self. And it's funny, Spirit was telling me, you know, and it could be because it's your birthday month. So, you know, you totally have the right to party and have fun a little bit. But Spirit told me that because you're being so disciplined this month, that Pisces is using a glass versus a bottle. Don't know what that means, but I kind of feel like maybe some of you Pisces might like to drink a little bit when you celebrate. But you're drinking a little bit wisely, so just be careful of that when you're going out celebrating your birthday. You know, just be wise. You know, spirits are saying be careful, but have fun. And with that, I feel like there might be extra luck for you. I mean, March is like a month of luck with St. Patrick's Day, but I feel that, you know, you're just in the right groove, you know? So, you know, I don't say this often to people, but if you're trying to get into a contest or winning a, you know, lotto ticket or going, you know, to the casino for your birthday, I feel like you might be a little lucky. May not be like millions of dollars, Publishers Clearinghouse type winning, but you know, you may put $100 in the slot and get 200. You never know. But that's just a vibe I'm getting. Don't quote me on that. For some reason, I kept seeing goldfish when I was meditating on you, like tons of goldfish just fluttering around in the water, you know, orange, all happy, you know, happy-go-lucky. So not sure what that means. If that applies, I'd really love to hear. Spirit, definitely when I was meditating for you, I kept getting like just random things that really didn't connect or make sense. Just, you know, I don't know. Unlike the other signs I've already read for this month, but you're just kind of like in this like totally like chill vibe. I really love it. You're really going to be fun to be around this month. I feel like you're also very creative and expressing your creativity, and I feel like you have some unique abilities. Something was telling me that you're really open-minded and productive in creating things this month. So, like, you may be a writer or an actor, or you're producing some work of art. Whether it's like on a stage in front of people and people love watching or admiring you, or something like you're making something. Like, I feel like, you know, you have all the materials, you know, and you're like storyboarding or writing something, like you're making something to show other people. So I feel like you're going to be a little bit the center of attention this month. And with that, with your creative expression, with your discipline this month, with your positive spirit and attitude, you're going to be receiving some praise and recognition. And it could be big or it could be small. It could be just people, you know, saying, hey, I notice you. Like, you do you. You're doing good. Or it could be like winning an award or something. I feel as though for love, for those of you who are single, that you're going to have a fun-filled connection with somebody. And it's going to be when you go out and about, and you may be in a social setting with friends for your birthday, or you're just out and about and you meet someone new and your vibes are just clicking and it's a fun-filled connection. You may go on a date or hang out for that evening, and it just feels good, right? Just be careful. I don't think this person necessarily will be the one. So don't jump. Like, if you're the type of person who jumps into relationships like head first, like a fish into water, don't do so quick. Enjoy it. Enjoy the energy. Enjoy meeting new people. But I don't feel like commitment and like getting into a relationship is quite where you should be yet this month. So just hold on to that. And be careful of rose-colored glasses. I feel like some of you could be very like romantic at heart, or you fall for people very quickly, especially when you're drinking. Like, Spirit keeps saying you're like, I don't know, I don't want to be rude, but like you're a lush. Like, you like to drink and have fun. So just be very careful when you're meeting people while drinking, that you don't have rose-colored, you know, colored glasses on, and you're just like, oh my God, you're the most amazing person. Want to be my boyfriend? Want to be my girlfriend? Like chill, you know. Play it cool. So yeah, don't commit to anything pertaining to love and relationships. However, if you are in a relationship this month, you know, don't make any commitments or promises. Just enjoy your time. Enjoy the energy with your loved one or whoever you're in a relationship with. I do feel because you're so busy this month and the energy is just like you know, goldfish in water. You may have frequent forgetfulness. So make sure you're writing things down. Like, if you keep something in your phone, like a list or a to-do list or sticky notes, and I see you like putting them on the bathroom mirror or the front door so you don't forget things. Keys, Spirit saying keys. So this month you might be one of those people that like you put your keys down one place and then can't find it and it's right in front of you kind of thing. So just be very careful. Yeah, Spirit just said don't walk your keys in your car. So be careful. don't lock your keys in your car. And if you don't have insurance for being locked out of your car, you might want to get that. Things too, because everything's so busy and you have a little bit of forgetfulness, plans that you make or other people make might have to be rescheduled, canceled, or changed. And I think a lot of that's due to the Mercury retrograde. It's kind of mess up communication and scheduling and stuff. And some things are going to happen that are a little bit unpredictable. So people might call you up and ask you, hey, can you do this for me or get this for me? Or, hey, we're at this place. Come hang out or whatever. So a lot of unpredictable spontaneity going on. But overall, the energy for you, Pisces, feels super, super good. You know, I'm not feeling a lot of sadness, anger, stress, or anything like that. Like most of it all is positive. You're productive. You're going to be social this month. People are going to be enjoying being around you, and you're going to enjoy what you're doing and who you're around. I feel this month you feel a sense of relief, like you can finally breathe again. So maybe the last few months have felt a little bit more dense and you know, thicker energy, but I feel like you feel some relief. That could be possibly financial with tax season. Maybe you're getting a little bit back, or maybe money's coming in or something. I feel as though this month is a month you're going to impress people, whether at work or your significant other, or if you're single, someone's going to be impressed by you. The only thing that I see that could be negative is that because you're so busy, there's a lack of family time. So if you do have a significant other or children or, you know, parents or siblings that you're super close to, they're going to feel a little left out, even though it's your birthday month. They're going to feel like, hey, like, make sure we get to spend some special time with you. So just make sure that, you know, you reach out to your family, let them know you're just super busy, but you're still thinking about them. And then Spirit said free time. Yeah, you're not going to have a lot of free time this month. So just know that. All right, let's see if those intuitive messages make any parallels with your tarot card reading. So let's get into it, Pisces. Spirit and angels, what messages do you have for Pisces in the month of March 2019 regarding love, life, family, career, and relationships? Everything. This is a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, here we go. What messages does Spirit have for Pisces? Pisces, lots of fun, I feel. I feel excited. Pisces. Pisces. What messages does Spirit have for Pisces? Pisces. Pisces. What messages does Spirit have for Pisces? Pisces. Oh, here we go. Alrighty. Pisces. So the first card that flew out was the King of Swords. Okay, so you are water signs. So this could be someone you're dealing with. This is air, so it could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You can be dealing with. King of Swords. They're very assertive in the things that they say when they lead. Okay, like this type of leader is someone who prepares a speech before they say it. So I feel like this month your energy, like you are definitely in a very power leading role. There's butterflies on the back of his throne. So that's like creativity and metamorphosis, creating something. I really feel like you're creative. And you're intuitive and you're sure of yourself. So you're going to be possibly presenting something. I feel you could be someone in a leadership role, or you're presenting to leaders. If you are in relationships, you're going to be very direct and open about the communication you're giving to your relationships or the people that you're around. Okay. Lots of communication going on. I feel that you're going to be communicating with a lot of people. The next is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Again, air energy. So you could be dealing again with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I like that it's in the reverse because in the upright, it's kind of like this card makes me feel as though, like, you know, you feel stuck in a relationship or a situation that really you actually can get out of, or there's a positive way to look at things and overcome it to end the cycle. However, like you're holding yourself back, you know what I mean? But in the reverse, something that was holding you back, you finally managed to see the way out of it, or you're no longer in that muck anymore. So kind of like I was saying earlier in the intuitive reading, like I feel as though you might have been in more dense energy January, February, but now that's past. In the beginning of the month, you've cut through it with this King of Swords energy. You've cut through the crap, and you're like, you're good. You've moved on. You've passed through it. You've communicated about it. You could have talked to that person about it, or talked through it with yourself. And now, again, like I was saying, like she's tied around her waist, you know, where her lungs are. And again, air energy. So I feel like you can breathe again. And like when I was, you know, resonating with your energy, when I was meditating, I felt like a breath of fresh air. Like you can breathe again, you know, like you feel lighter. You feel like this month's going to be better. So that's kind of the vibe I get from the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Pisces for the month of March? Pisces, month of March. All right, so you've got the Emperor here. All right, so we got a King and an Emperor here. Definitely lots of masculine, divine masculine energy here. Emperor, you could also be dealing with an Aries, which is a fire sign. Emperor, he's you know, I feel like this is you. Like you feel in power. You feel on top of the world. You feel like you are adept in whatever creative things you're producing, whatever decisions you're making, career choices. I feel like if you're in a relationship, you definitely feel like you're the person who wears the pants. You're the leader of the relationship. You're planning things. You're large and in charge is what I feel. And people are looking up to you. People are watching you to make decisions. If you are someone who is single, you could have been recently single and you finally came out of this energy and you're feeling good. You're feeling positive. Like you can challenge any challenge that comes to you. You can get it done. You can work through it. You have a very positive but assertive, like no BS, like it's gonna get done. Like you definitely like a boss type of mentality I'm feeling for you. What other messages does Spirit have for Pisces in March? Ooh, okay, that's a lot of cards. Let's go with this one. And then you got the King of Wands in reverse. So you King of Wands. So that's fire energy again. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We've got Aries here, so you could be really dealing with an Aries. You know, the Wands, King of Wands, it's about action, motion. It's about your spirit, your imagination, creativity, intuition, and your passion. And so in the reverse, it could mean that you're more, I feel like maybe you're more left brain this month. You're thinking very pragmatically, logical, mathematically, to make the best decisions. You're cutting through all the noise of things, and you're very authoritative. So not so much leading or ruling with your heart and passion, but more so like, you know, what would be a good comparison? You know, not that you're not leading with love and your heart. It's just, it's not as like, how do I put it into words? You're being very artistic. You are developing and producing things, but it's, you know, cut and dry. You know, you have a plan, you have a vision, you know it, and you're going for it. Almost kind of like that Sagittarian type of bullseye on the arrow, but not so much the emotion or passion. Like we're absent cups. Or it could mean that maybe one of the decisions you have to make this month isn't going to happen as quickly or swiftly, because the wands are, you know, about motion and they come in quick. So maybe you're being careful about the decisions that you're making. You're not making decisions very quickly, which makes sense because you've got this Emperor and this King of Swords energy who are being very, you know, thoughtful. the sword is about your thoughts and your mind, and he just looks like he's someone that you can't push over, and when he makes decisions, he really thinks about them. He doesn't just think about things off his cuff, how he feels. These two, this king and emperor, don't wear their emotions on their sleeve, and I don't feel you're doing that this month. You're very just getting shit done because you got so much to get done. All right, what other messages does Spirit have for Pisces in the month of March? What other messages does Spirit have for Pisces in the month of March? Yeah. Spirit. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, beautiful. That's so weird. These two cards came in the reverse. Almost in the same position for Aquarius. Bizarre. All right, so right in the middle you have Temperance. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, which is another fire energy. Temperance is all about balance, and I feel this for Pisces. I feel like you got your shit together. She has one foot in the water, which is like the intuitive side, the subconscious, and one side on the on the ground, very practical. And she's just there's just the perfect balance of whatever she's pouring in each cup. You have some intuition and insight from the divine or the universe, and very intuitive, high vibration, high frequency, positivity. So good vibes. It could also mean, Angel Michael's protecting you, or the angels are watching over you and bringing you blessings during this time. So this is wonderful, and it's right in the middle, in balance, so right in the middle being balanced. You're balancing everything, and it's wonderful. Also, you're very intuitive this month, and this is the Hermit card, which is also the sign of Virgo, which is another fellow water sign. So you could also be dealing with a Virgo if this is about love. But I really feel like, too, even though you're being very pragmatic in what you're doing, I feel there's an opposite side to you. Like you could be introverted. You could be someone who's very thoughtful, and you like alone time to make your decisions. And you are using your intuition. You are using the little things that the universe is providing to you, the little synchronicities or the hints that the universe is giving to you to lead your way. You're very wise. Definitely a little bit older energy I'm feeling here. Someone who has experienced some things in life, because look at this Emperor and the Hermit. They kind of look, not the exact same, but they could definitely be, they're older men, wisdom, they've got no offense to anybody who's older watching, but they have the gray, white beards, which is a sign of elders and wisdom. So you're either acting that way, you're in that energy, or you are an older individual. I feel a lot of divine masculine energy. Next is the World. So everything's unfolding the way it should be. It's destined. It's in the plan. The universe is in synchronicity with you. Everything is happening the way it should be, and you're in real sync with the vibrations of the universe and the divine. And you have your spirit guides and angels watching over you and providing you with this protection and this blessings, and you're right in the middle, and you're feeling open-minded and carefree and positive, and you're not afraid to be vulnerable. She's barely draped in any clothing. Like, you feel free to express and be who you are, and really beautiful, Pisces. Super excited for you. The Three of Wands, I don't think you're going to be doing much traveling this month. Like I said, with Mercury retrograde, things that you've had planned could be rescheduled or canceled. So if you were planning a birthday trip out of town, it could be canceled at the last minute or have to be rescheduled. And I feel like this could be due to weather. There's a lot of weird weather going on in the world right now. So that could be preventing, you from travel. Or you're still thinking about a decision between some things, because we have the Three of Wands in the reverse and we have the King of Wands in reverse. So you're not acting quickly on a decision. You're very thoughtful. You want to make sure everything's balanced in your life, and you're doing so at your own pace. You're not too quick about things and impulsive. You're not too slow. It's just right and balanced, and you're just in perfect line with the world, the universe. What's the final outcome for the month of March for Pisces? Final outcome. Okay. All right. So you got the Seven of Wands, again, fire energy, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So you could, be a little defensive, or there could be something that pops up because of this Mercury retrograde that you got to kind of argue your point of view, or argue, whatever you're working on a little bit. It could be with a fire sign. I mean, we do have Sagittarius here. We do have Aries energy here. Lots of fire, lots of strong energy. So, you could have to be, I don't feel like this is really fighting, though. I feel like, I feel this is more standing your ground in your power. You've worked really hard to be where you're at, and you fought hard to get there, and you're not going to let anybody take that away from you. So yeah, I don't get the typical vibe of like fighting or defense for it. It's like you saying, nope, this is my spot. This is my piece of land. I worked hard for it. Go, get away. You're protecting. I feel, the Emperor, protecting your kingdom, King of Swords, protecting your kingdom. Okay. And the last card is the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, you are productive. You are working hard. Like the Eight of Pentacles is the sign of working for what you want. And you're doing it slow and steadily. The things that you're producing, you're putting time and effort and energy into. And like I said, I felt like you're going to be rewarded, or you're going to get praise and recognition for the work that you're doing. So overall, I really feel like that this energy of this reading is more of a general, like, overview of your life and how you're handling all the aspects of your life. And if anything, it's more of like who you are as a person right now in your journey, and maybe more so work and decisions. I don't feel a lot of love energy coming through, actually. So I kind of feel like this reading may be more geared to someone who is single, or someone who's very focused in their work or their creative projects right now. Not saying that love isn't going on with you for the month of March, Pisces, but I feel as though maybe love is not number one in your on your list, your to-do list for this month. But overall, really positive, good energy reading. So I'm going to use this oracle deck, for some clarification. I mean, I feel like everything's pretty straightforward, but let's just get some clarification on a few of the cards. Let's get this Eight of Swords in reverse. Let's clarify this Eight of Swords in reverse. What is something that you finally let go of, or got out of, and that's given you the strength to move forward and lead your life with dignity and the universe behind you? So, spirits, please clarify the Eight of Swords for the sign of Pisces. Eight of Swords clarification. What did Pisces let go? Eight of Swords clarification. Eight of Swords clarification. Eight of Swords clarification. Eight of Swords clarification. Whoa. That's crazy. That was actually like a lot of cards. Okay, so 3 cards fell out, and I'm gonna go with them. So I'm clarifying the Eight of Swords in reverse. What thing did you let go or walk away from? So you got the Five of Swords, win or lose. So I feel as though, and it has, a heart in the middle. So I feel as it was something with possibly love or a relationship that the battle was lost. There was no more love, or the final straw was cut. And with the Emperor and the King of Swords energy, and I feel it's your energy, you finally cut ties with somebody. You were done with the relationship for whatever reason. Too much water under the bridge, and you were done with it, And, you have moving on in reverse. So I think, and I kind of think that like it goes with the Eight of Swords. At first, you weren't ready to move on. You were kind of stuck. But now that they're in reverse, you're moving on. It was a hard decision. You weren't quite sure. It took you a minute to make that decision, but now you're moving on. You're good. You're not looking in your past. You're in the present and looking to your future, which is a really wonderful place to be. And you're focusing on success and growth. And you've got 2 8s next to each other. 8, 8, moving on and success and growth. Okay. And so if you turn 8s on their sides, the infinity symbol, right? Eternal. So you're working on your personal self-growth, being a better you and learning from your past and moving on in a healthy way. Very healthy way. Like, to me, this is a total mature way of handling things. Like, this is exactly how it's supposed to be done in a healthy, pragmatic, meticulous and slow and steady wins the race type of energy. Totally. I mean, I want to give you recognition, applaud you for a job well done, because not many people can handle what the universe throws at them in such a eloquent way. Definitely eloquent way. Let's clarify the Hermit. What will Pisces be focusing on when they're by themselves this month? What is Pisces focusing on? Ooh, the 3, taking the lead. Yeah. If you're not already in some type of leadership position, you're working really hard to take the lead in your love life, in your dating life, with your career, your work. You want to be the leader. You want to be large and in charge. And you know what? Rightfully so, because this reading, if I was deciding on a leader for something, anything, this is the type of person I would want. They're well balanced, they have enough intuitive vulnerability with them, but they also know when to throw down, and they're dedicated and they work hard. Yeah. Awesome. And lastly, let's clarify this 7 of Wands. What are you having to hold your ground on in order to be productive? What is Pisces holding their ground for? What is Pisces protecting? Clarification. Ooh, that one did. Yep, that one wanted to come. Yeah, you're protecting and guarding your heart chakra. 4 is home. 4 is stability. You're protecting. You like being stable. You like being secure. And whatever little thing happened back here that you had to move on from, that you possibly felt as though you lost out on, and it could be a relationship or it could be an opportunity or something in your recent past. So maybe ending of 2018, beginning of 2019, something ended. You let go of something. And the reason why you're standing your ground, funny, he's wearing green too. You're protecting your heart. Okay, you're open, but you're still protecting your heart. You're still a little bit guarded, and that's why I said don't make any commitments this month, especially if somebody comes in, especially if the world brings somebody in who has a really good energy. Don't do what you did in the past. Take it slow. Be methodical about it. Work on yourself. And let things come when they're ready. Okay, beautiful. And lastly, we're going to get some messages from the guides. What overall messages does Spirit have for Pisces in the month of March 2019? What overall messages does Spirit have for Pisces in the month of March 2019? All right, what messages for Pisces? Messages for Pisces. Pisces. Lots of yellow and orange, like a goldfish in the reading. Messages for Pisces. Okay. Boom. There you have it. 3 cards. Wonderful. The first one is follow the golden rule. So, and I just said, oh, there's a lot of gold and orange in the reading. So you're following the golden rule. You're treating others the way they deserve to be treated. You know, you're handling things the way that they should be handled. Especially with this Emperor and King energy, this Temperance balanced energy with the World. You're doing things the way they should be done. Like you're following all the rules right now. You're crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Like I said, maturity. You're definitely in a very grounded middle place of your soul's journey, and you've got it. You got it. The next one is choose love over fear in the reverse. So I think this kind of goes with the 7 of Wands and the heart chakra card over here towards the end, is that you're a little fearful of love. And so you're not really choosing to lead with your heart. And I think that kind of goes with the King of Wands in the reverse. You're not feeling 100% passionate. And the 3 of Wands. Okay. No movement in the area of love right now. You're a little bit guarded, and that's totally fine, because even though you've moved on from whatever this pain was in the past, you're not quite ready for that new beginning of love, which makes total sense, because let me tell you, there are no cup cards in your reading, no emotion or relationship cards, no cup cards, even though there's cups and temperance, but none of those. And I don't see any love cards. I don't see, you know, the 2 of cups. I don't see the Lovers card, so it kind of makes sense. And then you have stay open-minded as your outcome, which I think you totally are, ending on the 8 of Pentacles. Earth sign, earth energy, taking your time, and you're open. Most of the cards, you're open. See, her arms are open in the back of her, wide open and vulnerable. So that's wonderful. Stay open-minded, especially about love. I think that's where that message is coming from. Stay open-minded when it comes to love. All right, Pisces, happy birthday. I hope you really enjoyed your reading and it resonated with you. I think it was a beautiful reading. I mean, gosh, can't ask for much better than that, Pisces. Again, please help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers. So please subscribe, like, comment, share this video. And thank you so much for being in my top 3 zodiac signs for most views in February. Let's keep it up. Remember, the most views for March will be my first videos in April. So let's see if you can out-top yourself again, Pisces. Again, thank you for watching. Sending love, light, joy to your life. And Pisces, just have a wonderful month. Enjoy it while it's here in the present. Again, thank you so much. This is Kira, FollowYourArrowTarot. And information regarding this video, the cards I use, and information about private readings and my social media is in the description box below. So again, happy much.